Hi guys, this is SHOCKS and I'm back with another video. Thanks a lot for finding time to watch this video. In case you're new here, thank you for finding time. And for my YouTube family members, thanks a lot for always coming back. I appreciate every one of you. So yeah, as I said, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be one of those videos which I like making. Yes. Let me then go back small for you to understand what I'm talking about. I came here in Germany 2011. That was 26th of January 2011. Yes. So at this time of the season, January in Kenya, it's hot. It's between 20 to 30 degrees. It's hot, yes. And I came here winter season and I landed in Frankfurt. Yes, Frankfurt am Main. That's where I landed. And wow, yes, January 2011. I remember very well this day. Just it's so vivid as if it happened just yesterday. I just, landed there. I couldn't see any black person. I was the only black person. And everyone could tell that I'm just freaking afraid of everything. I was just afraid of everything simply because this is something I've never seen. Huh? Such a big airport, so many people, around me, and they are all white, and most of them are speaking the language I never even understood. And I was just there. For once, let me just tell you the truth. I was very hungry, simply because I could not eat at home. This excitement was so high, I could not eat at home. And then in the aeroplane, I didn't even drink anything simply because the food was getting there is things which I do not know. So imagine me getting food which I do not know what was that. So I didn't even eat. I didn't even eat. I didn't even drink anything. So I was just there. I had a jacket. Yes, I had a jacket. So it wasn't. So the thing is, you're just there. No one is talking to you. You do not even know the direction. You don't know where to go. You're just trying, to read the sign, trying to figure out where to go and take my bag, and just getting out of this place because all what I wanted was to get out of this, of this multitude. There are too many people. So here come a police person, a woman, and she stops me and she was asking me, she's asking me where I come from. She spoke in English, and I felt a sign of relief that a stray someone is speaking to me English, the language I'm understanding. And yeah, I showed her my passport and where I'm going. And I told her I want to go and collect my bag, but I don't know the direction. And she was so nice to me that she showed me the direction where I was going to take my bag. So this other challenge I got there was to get my bag because most of the bags are almost the same. And I didn't even know which was my bag. That's the level of confusion I was at this point. But then I got my bag and then I followed the multitude who are going out. I was just following people. Where they're going, I said, I'm going. So lucky enough, I was able to get out of this place and I got my, people waiting me, people where I was going to, waiting me there. And I felt so nice to be with them, at the end, I'm now at the safe hands. I'm there now. My family is there. And I felt so good. So from there, the culture shock began. Wow. The first thing which I got there, the very, very first thing now, I am there and as I said, I was hungry, I was thirsty, and I asked that woman to give me something to drink, that she has water in the car, and she gave me water. And the water she gave me is this water with gas. They say in German, mit Kohlensäure. That was the first time to drink such water. So I tasted it and I thought, God, what's this? Is it the water I'll be drinking? I could not even swallow this water because it just tasted bad. Bad! I'm telling you, it was just horrible for me. Even today, I cannot drink this water. I do not take water with gas or the Wasser mit Kohlensäure. That's how they call it. I do take just normal water. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about those cultural shock which I got when I came here. As I said, I'm here now almost 10 years, and those cultural shocks, they're there. They're there, but I've gotten used to some of them. Now I don't even take it as if it's something. And those are the ones I'm going to talk about. 20, yes, cultural shock, which are here in this country called Germany. So watch this video up to the end and let's get started. Number one is nudity. Being naked here in Germany is a normal thing. I mean, it's just normal. In fact, we have even parks just for people who are naked. You go there, everyone is naked. Yes, I said it, naked. So we also have pubs, they call themselves FKK, Freie Körperkultur. That's to say that they are all there naked. I'm telling you, just naked. We also do have sauna, and if you go there, it's just everyone is naked. I mean, everyone is naked and everyone is minding their business. She's minding her business, you're minding your business there. No one is even interested. It's as if it's a normal thing. Being naked, even in front of children, for Germans, is a normal thing. Is a normal thing. Where I come from, I've never even seen my dad with a short. I've never even seen my mom with a short dress. But here in Germany, they don't care. They even stay in front of their children naked. And that's normal for them. Yes, that's how it is. Number two is about using washrooms. It's not for free here in Germany. You have to pay for it. So don't just go, to use washrooms with empty-handed without money. You are supposed to pay. In most cases, it goes for 50 cents. So don't just go there expecting to get in the toilet without paying. You have to pay. Number three is about water. There's no free water here in Germany. You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. Where I come from, I mean, water is free. You can get in a restaurant or in a small hotel and ask for water, and they'll just give you water for free. I mean, but here in Germany, there's no water for free. And then another thing, in Kenya, if you're just walking on the road, especially in the village, and you feel thirsty and you want to drink water, you just pop into the next neighborhood or the next house and ask for water, and they'll just give you enough water to drink, and even some to carry with you and drink along the way. But here in Germany, water costs money. You have to pay. There's no free water. I was shocked about that. Water? No free water? Yes, there's no free water here in Germany. You have to pay. Having talked about water, let me talk about beer, alcohol. In fact, alcohol is cheaper. You can get cheaper alcohol here in Germany than even water. Yes, if you go to shops like Aldi and Lidl, those are supermarkets, you'll get a six-pack plastic bottles of beer, which are cheaper than buying a six-pack of water. Yes, so that's to say, here in Germany, alcohol is essential. It's very essential, and they drink it even in front of their kids at home. I mean, it's part of living, When they are eating, they have a bottle of beer, and they will drink it in front of children. Where I come from, I've never seen my dad drinking alcohol in front of us. I mean, they go drink it far away, come back home drunk, but not just in front of us there, and they're just drinking, no one is minding someone else's business. Here in Germany, it's a normal thing. Just like how you can sit down and take a glass of water in front of everybody. That's how they do it here in Germany. Number five, having talked about, parents drinking alcohol in front of their children, is also the same, or the other way around also, it's the same. Most of them, they are even young, they're 16 years old children, 16 years old, yeah? And they're doing it in front of their parents. And, I mean, they don't even seem to care. They just say, do your thing. Where I come from, even if I am over 40, I cannot smoke in front of my mom, in front of my dad, or even in front of a grown-up person who is the age of my parents. I cannot do that. In fact, we do that. Those who do that, they hide. You don't want your parents to know that you smoke. You don't want even your parents to know that you drink alcohol. And you are even of age, you are 30, but you are still hiding it from your parents. Here, they do it without hiding in front of their parents. Yeah. Number six, having talked about children drinking in front of their parents, there is this one thing which I cannot imagine doing in front of or to my parents back in Kenya, where I come from. Children here in Germany, they do bring their boyfriends and their girlfriends at home. Yes, you heard me fine? At home. And in this case, They are at the age of between maybe 14 to 20. So you can imagine in Kenya, bringing your boyfriend home to your mom at that age. You know what? Where I come from, you cannot just, being a girl, you cannot just introduce a boyfriend to your parents. They have this myth of believing that you will just bring a man who you want to marry, and they will see this person when you are coming to introduce him to your parents officially. That's when they even know that you have a boyfriend. Leave alone bringing him at home just like that. But here in Germany, it's normal. They'll just come, you come with your boyfriend, come with your girlfriend, sit down on the couch or sit down at table, eating table, and they'll go even ahead kissing in front of their parents, or the children will go ahead kissing in front of their parents. They'll even get romance in front of their parents. And bear in mind, they are even 16 or 17 or 18 years old. And the parents are okay with it. They are okay with it. I can't imagine doing that at home. Even at now, at my age, I cannot imagine bringing a boyfriend at home just to come and visit to my parents. It's not a thing. Another thing is moving out of parents' house. Here in Germany, most of children, or most, let me not call them children, or let me just address them as children. They do move out of their parents at a very early age. At the age of 18, they have already packed and moved to go to live with their boyfriends, to go to live alone, to go to live with their girlfriends, or to just go very far away from their parents. This is not even imaginable where I come from, that I can just pack and leave. I pack and leave and go and live with another relative of mine. It's okay. Go and live with my brother who is married. It's okay. Or my sister who is married. It's okay. Or go then to to boarding school. It's okay. Or then get out of my home and go and get married. But not just get out of my home, go and live with my boyfriend, and or just go and live alone like that. It's not that easy. No. But here in Germany, as long as one is 18 years, they just move. They just move and go very far away from their parents. Yes. Another thing, which is number 8, is about addressing older people. If someone is at the age of my mom or my dad, I don't think I can address them with their names. Here in Germany, you'll get even some children, they address their mothers with their names. They address their fathers with their names. They address their neighbors, which are the age of their parents, with their names. Where I come from, we don't do that. We address someone as mother to which person. Like me, if I go there, they'll address me as Mama Ian, because my son is called Ian, so they'll call me Mama Ian. But you won't hear people just younger than me calling me my name. But here in Germany, they don't care. They call you your name, just as you are. They even go calling their parents their names, as I said. Yes. Number 9 is about sending children to go and buy something for you. I cannot remember how many times my dad sent me to go and buy cigarettes for him. Here in Germany, you cannot even purchase cigarettes if you are not 18 years old. So if you can imagine that you can send your child to a market to go and buy things for you, vegetables and such things, here in Germany, it's not allowed to do that. You cannot do that. So that's how it is. My son is now 9 and I've never even sent him anywhere. You cannot send him to go and buy something for you. You have to do it yourself. At the age of 16, they can go to bakery. Bakery is where they bake breads and buy, but there is a certain amount of money they can use to purchase something. But over that, parent has to be there to purchase it for them, not themselves. But I find it okay. Another cultural shock, which is number 10, is about, small talks. Here in Germany, small talk is a norm. You might go somewhere, maybe in a waiting room. You're waiting for your appointment. You're just sitting there, like 10 person in one room, and no one is talking to each other. Just there, minding your business or just playing with your phone or reading a book, but no one is talking to each other. I find it somehow not good, to be honest, because engaging into small talks, it leads to a lot. You get to know someone, you get to make new friends. So here in Germany, no talks, small talks is a no, just a no. Yeah. Number 11 is a connection to the last point, number 10. Here in Germany, making new friends is such a big deal. They do not open up easily. When I came here, I thought it's just going to take me, some few days, then I have enough friends as I was having in Kenya. But even to date, I'm telling you, I have very few people around me. Very, very, very few people around me. They do not open up easily. That was a culture shock for me. Even our neighbors, maybe in this apartment where I live, we don't have much to discuss or much to talk. It's just hi, and that's all. But in Kenya, if someone is living in such an apartment, you know everyone, you visit each other, you take coffee together, you do things together. But here is one for himself or herself, and God for us all. Yeah, that's how it is. Number 12 is about pets. Yes, where I come from, that's Kenya. Dogs, they do have their own, a small house outside where they sleep. But here in Germany, dogs sleeps inside the house. They even go ahead. There's some people who sleep with their dogs on their beds. You heard me what I said? They sleep with their dogs on their bed. They use one bed. They even go ahead and use the same, like plate with dogs. I mean, they share everything with dogs or cats. Pets is for them, very important to them, and they put them so dear or so close to them. I cannot imagine where I come from going to bed with the same, with a dog, sleeping at the same bed with the eight. I mean, I cannot imagine doing that. And I was shocked to see here that's how that's how they do it. They even carry the dogs, in the car. You'll even see them or the Germans buying a coat for the dogs. I mean, if you see someone even pushing, a cat, you think that it's a child which is inside, but it's a dog or a cat. That's how it is. Yes, they value the dogs and their cats to an extent that, yeah, they share with them everything. Yeah. Number 13, if you're having a pet here in Germany, you have to make sure, one, it is registered. Two, you are paying tax for it. You have to pay tax for it. And they go even to an extent of asking for insurance for it. You have to insure it. And another thing, you have to make sure that it visits a veterinary of many times as possible. Many times as possible. For us, where I come from, hey, do I have to tell the government that I'm having a dog? Do I have to register that dog? I mean, do I have to pay tax for it? Do I even have to go ahead and insure it? They do it here in Germany. And never do a mistake of hurting a dog or a cat or any pet if you visit someone's home or even on the road. Never do that. You might get yourself in trouble when you do that. Never do that. Number 14 is about the bureaucracy of this country. I mean, now, above all, this is one thing which just sucks. It sucks. I'm telling you, yeah. But as I said, I'm now used to it. There's no a single day which will pass by without receiving a letter, email, or a call to a certain appointment. Everything in this country is about appointments. Appointments. Hey, do I even need an appointment for me to come to visit you? Yeah, that's how it is in Germany. You cannot just pop into someone's house just like that, as we do where I come from. I don't need to call my friend and ask, hey, you know what, I'm coming. I don't need to do that. I just pop in there. Here I am. And that is it. I don't need to follow the protocol to meet a friend of mine. But here in Germany, if you want to meet a friend of yours, you have to call that person and tell them, you know what, can we meet? And do a lot of arrangement for you to meet a friend of yours. I mean, I find that thing so, so demanding. It's so demanding. Why should I, make an appointment with my friend to meet a friend of mine. That's how it is. And even meeting it once to visit government offices, you have to have an appointment. You have to. Without that, no one is going to attend to you. And if you are that lucky to be attended to, then count yourself. You woke up good. Yes. Everything is about appointments and a lot of letters which you have to read, understand, and answer them. The only letter which I used to get back in Kenya is just my my report book from school when you close school, where it is written there, it is just written the marks I got, and just to take to my parents. Nothing more. I never got a letter. But here in Germany, yeah, they're there. Very many of them. It's just somehow crazy. That's how it is. Number 15, and this is now crazy. This is crazy. I was shocked when I heard this. You know what? You might get someone who is at the age of 20 and he or she cannot sing for you the national anthem. They cannot. The political system of this country is so complicated. It's so complicated, I'm telling you, to a certain point that even myself, I'm almost here 10 years, I can't tell you how it works. Sorry, I cannot. Even today, I cannot tell you how it works. It's so complicated. Back where I come from, I can sing my national anthem, my Kenya national anthem, in English and in Swahili, like a song, which even someone who wakes up me at 2, at night, 2 in the morning, and tells me to sing my national anthem, I will sing it. Children in kindergarten or in nursery school in Kenya, they can sing the national anthem in both languages, and there are many who can even sing it in another language. But I'm telling you, here in Germany, wow, 99% of them, they cannot sing the national anthem. The national anthem, they cannot sing it. They cannot. Myself, I tried it. It doesn't even get in. It didn't get here, even to date. It's a shock. Hey, you need to know it. Number 16, yes. It's about getting a driving license here in Germany. A driving license here in this country. Yes. For one, it's very expensive. Very expensive. Let me talk about myself. I did my driving license back in 2014. That's when I got my driving license. And you know how much I spent? I spent 3,250 euros to get a driving license. Can I repeat that one again? I used 3,250 to just get a driving license. Yes. Where I come from, if you have 250 euros, you have your driving license with you. You have it. But here, with 3,250, you have a very beautiful car here in Germany. So at a point, or at my thinking point, getting a driving license here in Germany is expensive than getting a car. Yeah. Number 17 in connection to getting a driving license is that here on most of the highways or most of the roads, they do have cameras installed, and some are just temporary. So if you're driving, you have to mind your speed, because these cameras are going to just get you, and it is very easy for you to lose your driving license if you overspeed. I've never seen such a thing in Kenya. I've never seen a camera in Kenya, on the street. So one day I remember when I came here, I was new here, and we were driving to a supermarket, and the lady who was driving told me that now, at this corner, always someone has to be very careful. There are cameras here. And I was like, huh? Who is that so idle, stand somewhere with a camera and trying to view everybody who is passing here? I was like, why? And now she showed me, and I was like, wow, now that's a camera. How does it even work? How does it even, measure the speed which someone is driving? And I was just like, wow, that's the technology in this country. So if you're driving here, be careful. There are cameras in most areas, and they're hidden. Most of them are just somehow hidden. For you to see them clearly is difficult. And they just get you. And then, just within a matter of time, your driving license is gone. They don't joke when discount that. Yeah. So number 18 is about a parking place. This connection to getting a driving license. So when it comes to parking place, I would say you have to pay. In most cases, you have to pay a parking place. But we have parking place which are special for women, and we also do have parking place which are special for people with family parking place. They are bigger, they are spacious, so you can just park in and open all doors and get your child or your children out of the car I like that. We don't have such things in Kenya. Number 19. Now, I might get criticized about this, but I have to say it because that's the truth. I just have to say it. And that is about policemen here in Germany. Now, where I come from in Kenya, people, if you see a policeman or policewoman somewhere, you tend to run away because you know that something might come up and you might not, be on the safe side. But here in Germany, police, they are very friendly. I mean, they do not harass. Harassment is not allowed here in Germany. It's not at all, at all. And here in Germany, never take it when someone try to threaten you with the police. Never take that. Never take that. If someone's tried to threaten you with the police, I call police for you. Don't even feel shaken. Let them come. Let them come. They are very friendly, And one thing which they are not even allowed to do is to show you a gun, when you are not even, you don't have anything on your hands. You're just there. They're not supposed to do that, especially to kids. They're not supposed to do that. So when they come near you, maybe you're seated inside the car and they want you to open your car, what they do, one hand is at the back holding their gun, but they're not supposed to get it out of that place if you are not, having any weapon with you. So they're very friendly, and I like that. I like that. In fact, they are very friendly. I like it. How I wish my country, Kenya, can copy this, and just be friendly. I like it. I like that. Yeah. Another thing, which is now number 20, is how, this country respect the rules and the laws of this country. Bending, not even breaking the rules of this country, even bending them, it's difficult. It's very hard. Now, let me give you an example. I remember this so well. I was at a traffic light, and the traffic light was red, yes, and there was no car. I looked light and red, and there was no car which was coming. So I crossed. There's no car which is coming. Let me tell you what happened. Another old woman who saw me jaywalking was inside her house. She opened her window and she shouted at me, "Hey, you woman, you have to wait. It was red, you have to wait. And how daring are you?" And she was shouting at me. And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And she was like, "Don't do that in this country. You have to respect it." I was like, "Okay, sorry." From that day, I've never done that. I've never done that. So what I'm saying is, if they, they might even correct you if you're doing something wrong on the way. They might tell you, "No, that's not how it's supposed to be done." And for example, just try to throw a bottle, drink water and just throw a bottle or throw garbage anyhow. They will tell you. They'll not be afraid of you. They'll just tell you, "Hey, what you're doing is wrong. Can you please take that garbage and put it in a dustbin?" I like that. I like that. They know what they want. So where I come from, sorry to say this, is something different. People like just breaking the rules. You know for sure what you're doing is not supposed to be done, but you go ahead and doing it. Just go ahead and do it. You might go somewhere and see it is written, "Do not urinate here." And look at people urinating there. Yes, just like that. They know for sure this is not supposed to be done, but they go ahead doing it, just breaking, the rules and the laws of the country which they themselves made them. It's sad, but that's how it is. So before I end this video, I have to say this, as all those points which I said, they are my own views. They are my own views. People view things differently. I respect your views. How you view things, I respect it. But now this is, as Jane or as Shatskim, this is my own views. So don't get offended. This is how I view things. You might be, viewing things differently, and it's okay. It's okay with that. So thanks guys for watching this video. I appreciate every one of you. I say thanks a lot, for always coming back, for always watching me, for always giving me that support. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks a lot. See you next time with another video. Stay blessed. God loves you. Don't forget that. Goodbye.